Oh my god, it's a battle! So yeah, this is against Fossul, and I lead with "We are a band" because we are a band. There's three members, and the guy with the red nose is the lead, the guy with the other red nose is the bass, and the guy with the other red nose is the main singer. So I throw some rocks at my fans because they're just faggots, as you can tell, and then I decide to poison them because they all need to die anyways, and then they decide to retaliate and kill off the famous 3 stars who just got their start recently. So as you can see, the faggot is being butthurt. And then I go into Extra Septiles 254 while I'm making a Super Mario World level. So he decides to be all extreme speed-like, because Mario games are super fast now, especially when you use those custom blocks and make those Nico Nico Doga thingies. So now he goes out to Newgrounds, and I'm thinking about uploading some Dragon Pulse to that because it's my brand new show that I'm totally making under the account called Anyways, I decided to go for a Focus Blast now because I have so many extra Septiles I just can't deal with myself. So Newgrounds decides to be taken out by my Focus Blast, so now Newgrounds is gone. Capiche. Kapash, Kapoosh. And then he brings out something that loves me and wants to be a pretend starfish. And then he turns into a U, and then he runs away because he wants to be the man, but he cannot be the man. So now he goes up to his faggot again, and I go for the Focus Blast because I figured, I don't know what Jirachi's going to do, so may as well just hit something. And he dies. So now he's going to bring out his fake starfish again, and he's like, "I love you!" And then he kills me. That makes total sense. Why wouldn't you kill people you love? I'll kill you all. Except not really. So now he brings out Shoryuken! So I ask him if I can borrow his ladder, and he's like, Shoryuken! So I decide to extreme speed because I just thought it'd be a new trend. And then he uses Stone Edge, and he crits me, which totally mattered. I mean, actually mattered. I would have lived. But he critted me, so yay! I'm glad I didn't go for the Howl there, because then that would have been completely in vain. So now I'm going to be sick, because if you look at my stomach, you're going to be sick. And he brings in a viral video, and I'm like, oh, great. Now this video is going to be all over the internet, people are going to see it, and then he poisons me. Seriously, people, what is up with all this poison? It's like BP is around or something, because they just, set their oil over the place, and everybody's going to be killed by them, supposedly, according to those anonymous websites where nothing actually happens. So now he brings out a hero of time, who can possibly save us from this terrible oil crisis. But, unfortunately, I punch him and it's a critical hit. But it's not like it matters, because the hero of time is immune to punches. So, I'm being hurt by the poisonous water, so I decide to switch out and go out to something that will not stain, because it's got Magic Guard. Magic Guard for all your cleaning needs. Gotta get rid of those crucial stains and everything else. This won't stain it at all. So now he goes back out to his "I love you!" and I decide to just throw some thunderbolts down on it, thinking it might be a starfish, but it turns out it's not a starfish. It's actually some weird steel psychic thing that pretends to be a starfish. So he decides to return my thunderbolts by using them in a punch, because he's made of steel and he can absorb electricity. And then I go for a flamethrower because I'm a wuss who likes to use overpowered weapons. So he decides to go back out to his viral video to take on my pyro, but I decide to go for some aromatherapy because I need to help clean out the ocean. Magic Guard won't stain, and it'll help clean out the ocean from oil spills. Come buy this product right now. It's better than ShamWow. It's better than anything else. It's Magic Guard from Clefable. So now, I get up another calm mind as he wishes, I do believe. And he goes for a surf now, because he wants to try and stain me with water, but that's not going to work, because I won't stain. So I keep going for Calm Minds, and he doesn't get his wish, because he's already at full HP. He wishes I was stained, but that's never going to happen, because even if he tried to stain me with Toxic, it wouldn't do anything. So I go for the Thunderbolt here, and it does over half, which is a great amount, because doing over half is almost full. It's like you're trying to overachieve, but, you don't really have to. So he decides to try and surf me again, because apparently Clefable makes an amazing surfboard, because it won't stain. It's like you hit the sand, and then you look at the bottom of your surfboard, and hey, look, there's no stains. There's no marks. There's no anything, because you've got Clefable on your side. So I keep going for Calm Mind stupidly when I could just kill this thing off a couple of turns ago, but then again, I was thinking he would go for Wish Protect, and I did not want him to be able to outstall me. And as my computer goes into sleep mode, I see that I'm going for Thunderbolt now to kill off the Vaporeon, and had I killed it off earlier, I'd be at more HP, but I really doubt it would have mattered, because he's just going to go into his Infernape, and he's going to just get all close on me and be like, "Oh, Clefable, I love your cleaning powers. Please, cleanse my fists." So Clefable can't clean the fists because there's too many of them, and then she dies. But she didn't say anything. So now I go out to BP are losers, because they kind of are, and then he Stone Edges me, but it doesn't really matter too much, because BP are losers, they're a gigantic corporation, and they just throw some more sludge out into the water, so they're not making it any worse or better. And now he goes out to his "I love you!" and he goes for Thunder Punch, which I was kind of afraid about, but then again I kind of figured, well, I'm a wall, so I should be able to live it. And I do, so I decided to spray some water at him, because I'm like, I don't need to clean the ocean, what are you talking about? The ocean can go die in a fire, except not really. So now he brings out his Hero of Time, and his Hero of Time is going to try tying a grass knot around me. But fortunately, I'm immune to grass knots, and I decide to throw some more oil at it. And he can take that oil blast because he's a Hero of Time, and he can just go back to a time before oil existed. In America! So now, I get my Black Sludge recovery, but it's not going to matter because BP are losers and they die. Oh well, at least we don't have to worry about them causing any more oil spills. So I go back out to Going to Be Sick, and I get the critical hit on my waterfall, which probably mattered considering how much Focus Punch would have done without the crit. So that was a good game, Fossul, Dan, or whatever you want to be called. So yeah, make sure to do stuff on YouTube, and I will see you guys later.